Hello. Step into the shadows of Hollywood's golden age, where from 1910 to 1970, fame never came without a steep price. In a world where homosexuality and bisexuality were strictly taboo, many stars faced the dangerous choice of living in secrecy or risking it all. These icons didn't just shine on the screen, they led double lives off-screen, hiding their true identities to avoid scandals that could ruin their careers. Today, we'll explore the secret lives of Hollywood legends. Leave a comment with the number 1 and let's dive in together right now. Will Geer, beloved for his role as Grandpa Zebulon Walton in The Waltons, led a life filled with untold stories. In the 1930s, Geer had a romantic relationship with LGBTQ plus pioneer Harry Hay. However, he chose to marry actress Herta Ware and start a family. Despite choosing a traditional path, he remained open with Ware about his sexuality. Geer was actively involved in both the Communist Party and LGBTQ plus advocacy, showcasing a unique combination of family life and social ideals. When he passed away in 1978, Geer left behind a legacy of resilience and authenticity. Liberace, the renowned piano virtuoso with his captivating smile and glittering costumes, carefully crafted a public persona that concealed his personal life. Although frequently the subject of rumors, he never publicly acknowledged being gay. Instead, he described himself as a traditional romantic, often praising the beauty and allure of women. However, the reality was different, as he had romantic relationships with men, including a long-term romance with Scott Thorson. When he passed away in 1987 due to complications related to AIDS, Liberace's legacy left many questions about his true identity, caught between his great musical talent and the flamboyant image he had created. John Gielgud, one of the greatest actors of British theatre, had a career spanning over 6 decades. Although his sexuality was widely known as an open secret within the theatre community, Gielgud chose to keep his private life concealed. In 1953, his personal life was exposed when he was arrested on charges of encouraging immoral acts, a common accusation against gay men at the time. Despite the shock of this scandal, it did not derail his career. Remarkably, the acting community and his loyal fans rallied around him, acknowledging the exceptional talent that defined Gielgud's legacy. Rather than being overshadowed by the scandal, his career continued to thrive with each performance, cementing his status as a legend on the stage, known for his powerful presence and extraordinary acting skills. He became a revered figure, celebrated for his roles in Shakespearean classics and modern cinema. Thanks to his resilience and undeniable talent, Gielgud emerged as a remarkable actor and pioneer, inspiring future generations of performers in theater and beyond. Cesar Romero, an iconic movie star best known for his role as the Joker in the 1960s Batman series, captivated audiences with his charm and unique talent. Throughout his career, Romero was romantically linked to several glamorous women, but despite many public relationships, he never married, which sparked ongoing speculation about his sexuality. In an era when being openly gay could ruin a career, Romero chose to keep his personal life private. Although there were many rumors about his personal life, he never confirmed nor denied them, letting his work and charisma speak for themselves. This secrecy only added to his allure, making him appear as a mysterious and captivating figure. Over the course of his career, Romero was beloved for his comedic and charming roles, from the villainous Joker to romantic leads, leaving a lasting legacy as one of Hollywood's most captivating stars who skillfully kept his secrets, much like his memorable lines. Raymond Burr, renowned for his legendary portrayal of Perry Mason, kept his personal life closely guarded, with much of it remaining a mystery during Hollywood's golden age. He meticulously crafted a public image by inventing a tragic backstory, claiming to have had a wife and a deceased child. This fabricated narrative helped him deflect invasive questions and allowed him to flourish in an industry that was hostile to openly gay people. Beneath this carefully constructed facade, Burr led a very different life. He shared a loving and committed relationship with Robert Benavides for 35 years, a bond that was kept entirely private during Burr's lifetime. It wasn't until after Burr's passing in 1993 that the true nature of their relationship became widely known, adding new layers to the legacy he left behind. In the end, Burr is remembered not only for his role as the sharp and resolute Perry Mason, but also as a man who expertly navigated the delicate balance between his public persona and private truths. Tony Randall, best known for his iconic portrayal of Felix Unger in The Odd Couple, was no stranger to speculation about his personal life throughout his career. Despite being married to his first wife for 50 years, his mannerisms and lifestyle choices often fueled rumors about his sexuality. After his first wife's passing, Randall shocked many by marrying a much younger woman and starting a family, welcoming 2 children later in life. This surprising turn did little to silence the ongoing speculation, as rumors about his sexual orientation continued to circulate. Despite the ongoing speculation, Randall remained unshaken, dedicating himself to his career and family. His life reflected the complexities of the Hollywood star system, where personal decisions and public image frequently clash. In the end, Randall continued to be a beloved figure, admired for his intelligence, charm, and unforgettable performances. His life, with its intriguing contradictions, left audiences wondering about the man behind the roles, right up until the very end. James Mitchell, widely recognized for his role as Palmer Cortlandt on the soap opera All My Children, lived a private life as a gay man while building an impressive career on Broadway and television. With his dramatic flair and captivating performances, Mitchell maintained a successful career for decades, all the while carefully keeping his personal life away from the spotlight. In his private world, he shared a loving relationship of 39 years with Albert Wolsky, a renowned costume designer. Though he never publicly acknowledged his sexuality, Mitchell's close friends and colleagues were well aware of his relationship with Wolsky. His authenticity in life allowed him to be open with those closest to him, while still maintaining a discreet public persona. Mitchell's life reflects the journey of many LGBTQ+ individuals during the early days in Hollywood, balancing personal truth with professional ambition. Despite the challenges of his era, he left behind a legacy of talent, strength, and a commitment to living life on his own terms. Montgomery Clift, the heartthrob of Hollywood known for films like A Place in the Sun and From Here to Eternity, grappled with profound personal struggles. With his striking looks and raw talent, Clift captivated audiences, but privately he battled with his sexuality in an era where public acceptance was rare. His relationships with both men and women contributed to a complex, tumultuous life. The struggle to reconcile his public image with his private truth weighed heavily on Clift, leading to addiction and deep emotional turmoil. Although he never publicly acknowledged his sexuality, Clift found a trusted circle of friends, including his close companion Elizabeth Taylor, who understood the struggles he faced. Clift passed away in 1966, leaving behind a legacy that is both haunting and beautiful, marking him as one of Hollywood's most talented stars. His story serves as a reminder of the challenges that LGBTQ+ actors encountered during a time of limited acceptance. George Nader, the handsome actor of the 1950s, faced a turning point in his Hollywood career as rumors about his sexuality began to circulate. Although he never publicly acknowledged his sexuality during his peak fame, Nader embraced a private life with his longtime partner Mark Miller, with whom he shared over 55 years. His close relationship with fellow star Rock Hudson also fueled speculation about his orientation. However, Nader chose to keep his personal life private. In the early 1970s, he stepped away from acting, seeking new purpose in writing and living outside the spotlight. He and Miller lived a peaceful, fulfilling life together, away from the glitz of Hollywood. This graceful transition from a leading actor to a private figure reflects the strength and resilience that shaped his life. When Nader passed away in 2002, he left behind a legacy not just of films, but as a testament to love, loyalty, and the courage to live authentically, even in a world that was not always easy. Merv Griffin, the legendary talk show host and creator of Jeopardy! And Wheel of Fortune, lived under the shadow of Hollywood rumors. Speculations about his sexuality followed him throughout his career, but Griffin never publicly addressed these whispers. Despite facing lawsuits and persistent rumors suggesting he might be gay, he kept his personal life private, revealing nothing in an era when such revelations could overshadow a career. Griffin maintained close relationships with both men and women, but the true nature of his sexuality was often discussed in hushed tones. He focused on building a media empire and creating some of the longest-running game shows in television history. When Griffin passed away in 2007, he left behind an unparalleled legacy in entertainment, far surpassing anything related to his private life. To this day, his contributions to television continue to shape his image, while his personal story remains a mystery, adding to his enigmatic allure. Rock Hudson, one of Hollywood's leading actors, hid his true self throughout his career during a time when coming out as gay could end a career overnight. Hudson was famous for his roles as a heartthrob, but he carefully maintained his public image, even marrying his secretary to protect his privacy. However, behind closed doors, he lived a different life, having relationships with men and navigating a dual existence. The truth about Hudson's sexuality was revealed in 1984 when he was diagnosed with AIDS, a disclosure that not only exposed his private life, but also drew unprecedented attention to the AIDS crisis. His public struggles shattered the illusion of the perfect Hollywood star, challenging the industry's and society's views on both the disease and the LGBTQ+ community. When Hudson passed away in 1985, his story became a pivotal moment in Hollywood and beyond, marking a shift in public awareness and compassion. His legacy is not just that of a beloved actor, but also as a historical figure who left a lasting impact on society's understanding of AIDS and the acceptance of the LGBTQ+ community. Kerwin Mathews, renowned for his adventurous roles in classic films like The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, led a life that was just as daring off-screen. While he never publicly discussed his sexuality, Mathews maintained a close relationship with Tom Nichol that lasted 46 years. Although Hollywood never witnessed this side of him, those who were close to him were well aware of their long-lasting bond. After stepping away from the film industry in the late 1960s, Mathews settled in San Francisco, where he could live openly as a gay man without the pressures of Hollywood's image culture. He cherished his privacy, allowing his film work to speak for itself while keeping his personal life under wraps. Mathews passed away in 2007, leaving behind a legacy of cinematic adventures and a peaceful authenticity. His life, marked by love and discretion, stands as a tribute to a time when many others were also forced to live in the shadows. Roddy McDowall, celebrated for his iconic roles in Planet of the Apes and How Green Was My Valley, was not only beloved for his remarkable talent, but also for his warmth and kindness. Although he never publicly addressed his sexuality, it became an open secret within Hollywood. McDowall forged deep friendships with many within the LGBTQ+ community, yet he kept his personal life private, preferring to avoid public scrutiny. His skill in balancing personal connections with the pressures of fame showcased his character, leaving behind a lasting legacy of compassion, artistry, and genuine human connection. McDowall never married, choosing instead to keep his relationships private, away from the Hollywood limelight. His professionalism and sincerity earned him the respect of colleagues both on and off the screen. When McDowall passed away in 1998, he left behind an extensive filmography and a legacy marked by grace and quiet strength. Hollywood remembers him as a true gentleman whose contributions to cinema and lasting friendships continue to be fondly remembered and cherished. Paul Lynde, renowned for his sharp wit and unforgettable appearances on Hollywood squares, was a comedic force with a flamboyant personality. Although Lynde never publicly acknowledged his sexuality, it was an open secret in Hollywood, carefully concealed to protect his career during a time when coming out as gay was fraught with risk. Behind his acerbic humor and memorable quips, Lynde battled personal struggles, including alcoholism, a challenge many LGBTQ+ individuals faced due to the pressure of living in secrecy. His story highlights the complexities of navigating fame and identity in an era marked by stigma and discrimination. Despite portraying a vibrant persona on screen, Lynde's private life was starkly different, often marked by loneliness and the need to conceal his true self. His legacy endures as one of the most distinctive voices in comedy, with humor that transcends time and an unmistakable delivery. When he passed away in 1982, he left behind not just laughter, but also a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by LGBTQ+ artists in a less accepting era. His story highlights the resilience required to navigate both personal struggles and professional success. Jack Cassidy, a versatile talent known for his work on both stage and screen, was admired for his charisma and charm. However, his personal life was in stark contrast to his professional accomplishments. While married to actress Shirley Jones, rumors about Cassidy's bisexuality circulated widely, with many in Hollywood aware of his relationships with both men and women. Despite the ongoing speculation, Cassidy opted not to publicly address his sexuality, preferring to focus on his career. His personal challenges, particularly his struggles with alcoholism, took a toll on both his professional life and his family relationships, adding complexity to the man behind the public persona. Cassidy's complicated personal life became an open secret, and while it didn't lessen his appeal as a leading actor, it did cast a shadow over his legacy. Tragically, his life was cut short in a fire in 1976, leaving Hollywood to remember him as a charismatic yet troubled artist. His story serves as a reminder of the struggles actors often face in balancing their fame with complex personal lives, leaving behind a legacy that is both multifaceted and profound. Charles Gray, remembered for his role as the villain Blofeld in the James Bond series and as the quirky criminologist in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, led a life that contrasted sharply with his flamboyant characters on screen. Despite his fame, Gray maintained a quiet personal life and rarely shared details about himself. Although he never publicly discussed his sexuality, it was well understood within the industry that he was gay, a facet he kept private. Gray's discreet personality allowed him to evade attention off-screen, letting his performances shine. George Maharis, the charming star of the iconic 1960s series Route 66, kept his personal life private during the height of his career. However, in 1967, Maharis's career faced a severe setback when he was arrested for lewd conduct with a man in a public restroom. This scandal exposed his private life to the public and effectively revealed his sexuality. Although he never officially came out, the incident left a lasting mark on his career and reputation. Despite these challenges, Maharis continued to seek work in television and film, but his career never reached the heights it once had. His story is a testament to the struggles faced by LGBTQ+ actors in Hollywood's past, often caught between personal truth and public perception. His contributions to television remain part of his legacy, alongside the resilience he demonstrated in the face of adversity. Nigel Hawthorne, the acclaimed British actor famous for his roles in The Madness of King George and the TV series Yes, Minister, was known for keeping his personal life private throughout much of his career. Despite being in a relationship with his partner Trevor Bentham for over 20 years, Hawthorne largely kept this aspect of his life out of the public eye. It wasn't until 1995, during an Oscars ceremony, when the British press made his sexuality public, that Hawthorne acknowledged being gay. He responded to this revelation with remarkable composure, openly discussing his sexuality while maintaining his dignity. Despite the media's relentless intrusion into his personal life, his reputation remained unscathed, earning him the respect and admiration of both fans and colleagues. When he passed away in 2001, Hawthorne left behind not just a remarkable body of work, but also a legacy of resilience and authenticity. His life served as a reminder of the strength needed to live truthfully, even under the harsh glare of the public spotlight. Rudolph Valentino, the seductive icon of the 1920s, captivated global audiences with his passionate romantic roles. However, behind the glamour, his personal life was the subject of incessant rumors. His first marriage to actress Jean Acker ended abruptly on their wedding night, raising public suspicions. His second marriage to Natasha Rambova also quickly dissolved, further fueling curiosity. Close relationships with men, particularly with French actor Jean L., added to the doubts about his sexuality. Despite Valentino's public denials of these rumors, he could not escape the scrutiny of an era where elegance was often seen as synonymous with weakness. Thank you for watching today's video about the celebrities we've explored. In an era where homosexuality and bisexuality were widely condemned, many stars faced the tough decision of keeping their true selves hidden or risking it all. Who do you think has changed the most over time? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share them in the comments below. See you in the next videos, where we'll continue to explore even more intriguing stories from the world of celebrities.